Look out. We're about to bring that kind of firepower to this course right here. That's right. That's how you know you're in the Northwest. The moss-covered basketball court. Solid.
Yeah, nice and chill, huh?
Yeah, man. Enjoy your day, bro.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, I'll look you up, man, for sure.
Thanks, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we get some of that gear, man, and fucking sport it.
Hell yeah, man. I have some in my van.
I'll catch up with you.
Okay. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. It's Connor O'Reilly with Team OTB Discs, Team Cardinal Disc Golf, and Loot Bags. And today, we're here at a new disc golf course for me, doing a little course collecting today and testing out the Champ lineup. This is the Climo first edition discs. You have the Prototype, Skyway, Bel Air, and Champ, the putter, mid-range, and control driver in the new Climo lineup being produced here in the US by Discraft. So far, just judging by the profile of all these, they look really solid. I like the feel of the Champ. Nice flat bottom wing. It's beaded putter and has a good medium depth in the hand, which really feels solid. Really enjoy this one so far in the hand feel, and that's kind of what the putter is all about. The Bel Air, they call it 5402. I guess I should tell you, they call the Champ just a 2300, but I feel like it's going to be a true zero and might even have a tick of fade by the looks of it, but I guess we'll find out. 5402 here on the Bel Air, so your classic straight to slightly stable mid-range, and definitely has the looks of it. Another beaded disc, and I think it might be a small diameter. No, it's not. It's the bigger diameter, like your classic mid-range, or the newer age classic mid-range. Then we got the Skyway 11-4 -1-3, a la your Wraith style disc. I don't know, haven't tried any of these yet. Not sure how much I'm going to throw a disc like the Skyway out here at the NAD. Looks like a shorter course. There is a couple different options of tees to play and baskets. I think I'm going to kind of pick and choose depending on the hole I'm on, based on not only the beauty of the hole, how it shows on camera, as well as just how much I like the shape of certain holes. I think on hole 1 I'm going to play this short basket, the red basket you guys can see peeking out right there. 228 feet it says. I'm going to go with the Champ. Start out with the putter. First shot of the day. New course. Tees are a little slippery here in the rainforest of Washington. Oh, the Champ. That thing is, I knew it. I knew that thing was going to have a little bit of fade on it. I feel like I hit it so flat, and it still showed that it wants to get over to the left a little bit. I'm going to call it a 2301 at minimum, but good flight out of the Champ there. We got a putt for birdie. What's the course record? I'm going to beat it with these discs I've never thrown. Look it up. U-disc, where you at? You know, I thought about doing that, trying to like beat the whatever the U-disc record was during today's round with these discs, but that would require me to play one singular layout, and I'm just going to play this kind of mixed layout, so we'll call it Connor's layout. And if you guys want to come try to beat it out here at the NAD after you watch this video, try your best. You know, every Champ's got to have their loot bag so they can read the wind, make sure the grip's right, and a towel. You know, you're out here playing in Washington, Oregon, anything in the Pacific Northwest, you probably want a towel and maybe even an umbrella if you're playing a sanction round, just in case. Even if you don't need it, you're gonna want it when you do. And the clouds, whether they're gonna part or actually drop on you that day, feels hard to predict out here. Like I said, I really like the hand feel of the Champ. Now we know after throw 1, it can handle some speed, and it's gonna want to finish. So I'll make adjustments accordingly. Really like it so far. Here's the other basket location you can play to. 2 tees, 2 baskets on this entire course. You love to see the variety. But like I said, I didn't really like that shot as much. It was like a turning shot, and then you also have to come through this gap of trees to get to the basket, whereas we had this nice clean one with the big old stump behind. Way prettier and more kind of repeatable to that red basket there. Next tee signage, super freaking adorable and useful. Thanks, guys. If you want to try out these Climo discs for yourself, otbdiscs.com has them in stock right now in a variety of different colors. I got some bright ones, which is going to be really nice to have in this fern-covered landscape. Code Connor's going to get you free shipping, so if you want to try all three, see if you can come out here and beat my score, go for it. All right, I'm playing the red basket again from the red tee. It just seems like the most, it just makes the most sense to me out of the options. I think there's another basket tucked way back to the left there, the longer basket. And the other tee does give a good straight shot, but then it's just a little bit of a muddled gap towards the end. So I like this gap here. Play the nice sweeping hyzer with the champ. Going back with the putter again. Only 260. That thing has some good stability, and I just got the champ love off the tree, rolled it up for a park drop. I'm pretty sure I was going to be left of the basket, but that's what happens when you use code Connor to get your disc at otbdiscs.com. You're going to throw good shots that get lucky, help you score better. Absolutely love the lining of the path with the logs as well. Just really creates the visuals. Beautiful course so far. And we'll see if I end up playing anything but the red baskets. I hope that there's some good longer holes, but so far the first two holes haven't been worth playing anything but the short. Okay, I'm pretty sure I hit this tree, and I guess I rolled through this gap. Slightly long, not parked like I thought, but you know, close enough. Woo, little right, which the Chainstar pros don't usually love. Well, we got that one to stick. Maybe it's that champ love. Climo disc so far, so good. 2 down. Well, you guys, this might end up turning into a champ round. Just depends if we have a hole long enough. Maybe coming up here, only on hole 3. 225 it reads. It's really windy out here. I don't know if you guys can tell. I did see a branch come down while I was walking towards hole 1 earlier, so I'm a little bit concerned being in such a wet place with all these moss covered branches that get choked out. But we'll hope that code Connor love is on our side. 225 straight ahead, just begging to sweep the hyzer around the guardian tree right in the front. Oh, that's just left. Oh, there's the guardian. I mean, doing its job very well. Well placed. Well placed. See if you guys can tell how windy it is. These are some big trees and they are swaying. All right, guardian tree did its job. First circle 2 look of the round. Raging wind. Not really sure from where. Oh, got it to stick. Thank you. 3 for 3. Okay, 3 down through 3. I don't hate the blue tee on this one. It's just a little bit more of like an understable putter shot or a forehand shot, but I don't really think I have the right forehand disc for it. So I'm going to play the short again. Red to red, 188. One guardian tree in the way, this big beautiful cedar. And gonna play a little bit of baby flex on this champ because it's got some stability in it shown. Baby flex. Oh, the guardian doing its job once again, but that line was a lot more of what I had intended. Now that I'm figuring out the stability. Another long putt. Let's see if we can keep the perfect round going. Pretty cool framing on this putt here. I feel like a good frame just makes you want it that much more, right? Oh, a little lower, and that line was freaking on it, you guys. All right, you guys, anytime you're playing in the Northwest, you gotta get yourself ready for some straddles, whether it's the ferns, the bushes, or the gargantuan trees. You're gonna have some. Unable to keep the perfect round going. Now we're just gonna need an ace, and I think that would make the video even that much more fun, so let's just go and do it. All right, we finally have a blue tee that I like here with a 291 foot straight shot right ahead of us there. I'm gonna bust out the Bel Air. Haven't thrown this one yet. Not really sure how stable it is, but if the flight numbers are similar to the Champ, its 02 should be more like an 04 or an 03. But I'm not sure. It does seem like it's going to be kind of straight flying. So I'm going to put it on just a touch of hyzer, play it right at the basket. A little bit low, but you can see it fighting. Definitely a straight flyer, but it's not on the understable side necessarily. You know, as I mentioned before, the straddles do come in handy out here. And oh, we have a banana slug right underneath our disc. Let's knock this down out of our little hobbit hole putt and then come show you guys. That's how you know you're in the rainforest. Oh, get it up, buddy. The banana slug mucking up our Bel Air. These things are truly massive, y'all. Just look at the size of it. I heard you get a tingly sensation if you eat one or lick one. That's what I've been told. Should we do it? Look at that creature, you guys. Banana slug in the flesh. Here you are, friend. You know, that's part of what I love about playing disc golf. Discovering the world around you. One throw at a time. My new disc golf slogan right there. We get to the next tee sign. And we got a massive snail friend. Wow. The critters is out. And we are in the rainforest. There's the basket. You can see it shining through those two trees right there. I'm debating on playing this tee or the other one. You know, I think I'll play the blue tee back here. I don't hate the little hyzer shape that we got going. Buck 95, so you know we're tossing the Champ. Champ's on the wide side. Well, it's a putt. Should be C1. We'll take it. We got a raging headwind. Nothing the Champ can't handle. Back on the birdie train. I would definitely recommend looking up what the wind conditions are before you come play a course like this, because there could be safer days to be out here, I'd say. Gonna play hole 7 from the red box. It's 252 just down the hill. I don't think you guys can see it, but it's straight through this gap, tucked on the left side. You can play flat at it or a little baby hyzer. That makes the gap smaller. We know the Champ has some late stability, so I'm gonna play it on like a baby Annie flex up the middle here. See if we can't give it an ace run. Oh, just wide. Caught the tree on the right frame of the gap. Tough decision here. Do you run it or do you just slide it on up? You know we run it. Come on. Or at least try to. Needed a lot heavier of a drop, but got it to sit, got to sit. I mean, this view right here is just a great kind of reminder of why it's never a bad thing to have bright baskets. So much more visible, especially for those first-time players who don't know the course, trying to find their way around. It makes it way more enjoyable, better viewing experience too, I think, if you're watching the course, because the basket just pops against the dull tones of nature. The blue tee of 8 offers us a chance to stretch out the skyway, so you know we're gonna bust it out. 390 feet or so, holding from the left to the right. Coming in! We got like a 6-some family up there, and they ain't playing that fast, y'all. So, I was kind of hoping they were gonna let me throw, and they said they weren't gonna, but then I guess they found their disc and now they're just playing. Let's go be responsible, double check. There's some traffic on the skyway right now, you guys. We're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait to let the speed out. Hit that pedal. Let's try not to hit anybody. Fort! That was a little low. I think he was on the path. We'll see. Okay, we gotta throw the short tee here too because it's beautiful. 280. Go with the champ. Give it some height. Oh, little left, y'all. Little left. But it's putting. I was scared of hitting kids, so I did the right thing. Alright, I put the champ like 25 feet on the left there, but I had to run up and get it so I can chip it up. Try to birdie from the long box. Skyway to champ. Ooh, just shy, just shy. Skyway definitely showed a nice neutral stability right there though. Not very stable. Definitely workable, but not super understable. It can definitely still give you some flight off some hyzer. Okay, I like the long box look here as well on 9. It says 275 to the red basket. So I'm gonna try a soft skyway forehand from this tee and maybe throw the other tee as well. Give you guys a couple looks at these discs. Gotta get some chalk, hold on. And you know what, I should probably go standstill. Only 275 with an 11 speed. Definitely held the angle nicely there on the soft forehand. I can see the skyway being a great driver if you're topping out in the 50s, maybe the mid 50s. It could be a really solid driver for you to hit flat, get some stretch, still get that little bit of dependable fade. And yeah, I can see that one being a go-to for a lot of players. You know what, I'm also gonna try the Bel Air on a little turnover line. Try to hit this skinny gap on the left. See how it works. Ooh. A little right of the basket there, but the Bel Air is showing some versatility. Wants to fly straight, but can do a little bit of everything, it seems like. Okay, I didn't expect it, but the mid-range might actually be the closest. We'll play from the skyway forehand shot. Just outside the circle, look here. Tickled him, y'all. Okay, there you can see skyway was a little bit deep. Easy cleanup 3 for the, or sorry, the Bel Air is a little bit deep. Easy cleanup 3 for the skyway shot. Might as well putt the Bel Air out, try to score a birdie on that one. I really like that champ. So far, solid starting lineup for Ken Climo, and would you expect anything less? It'd be a disservice. We're looking at hole 10 from the blue tee. Definitely like this one. Anytime I can see the basket off the tee, or at least the gap makes sense to me to swing it to the basket. That's always nice, especially on a newer course. And even if it comes down to cutting a sight line through the woods so that a newer player can stand on the tee and see where the basket is, that's so big. Whether or not that's an actual like flight gap that you're intending or just cutting a small window through the brush, I think it's huge for the enjoyability of a first-time course. And here we are, 234 it says, feels longer. So I'm gonna give it a little speed, pumping the champ in this right to left wind. A little bit of Annie. A little bit of Annie, and it held nicely. We're up there dancing, and yeah, I feel like this one's playing like 275. I don't know. Check out that beautiful tree right there. Wow. Incredible. The resilience of trees will never cease to amaze me. Usually in forests you're safe from the wind, but nothing is safe when you're right off the bays that are bringing the water in from the Pacific Ocean. Pretty sure right over the ridge here there's a bay, or the Sound, I believe they call it, kind of a fjord in the US. The Sound. Fjord sounds cooler. Get it? I love that a lot of these big stumps by the tees act as a pseudo table to put your stuff down on. Really nice. 258 straight ahead. There is a bit of a wide forehand gap available, or obviously the straight shot. I'm gonna go with the Bel Air, so I feel like I can get it to stand up through this gap a little better, hit it on hyzer, get it to stand, and maybe even turn a little bit. Whereas the champ is just gonna wanna fly left and not really give us an ace run. This might have a chance to squeak through there. Ooh, there's the Bel Air. So once we throw in with a touch of hyzer, then it'll stand up to dead straight. Starting to figure that one out, and that was a great flight there. A little 20, 27, 28 foot into the raging head left to right. Oh! Pop it, bud. Goodness gracious. The mechanics of that first putt were exactly what I wanted, but I just didn't give it the gusto. Pop it. Pop, pop. Can't ever pop too much. Pip, pop, and you don't stop. Okay, hole 12, 318. I like this one, playing from the blue box. Pretty similar shape to the short box. Got a hyzer flip the Bel Air. See if I can even get it to finish a little left. Popping straight, working the backside. Should be a putt. Okay, right up in here in circle one. Pretty close. Got the Bel Air to fly nice. Nice and smooth, committed putt with the champ. That's a birdie combo. Code Connor, free shipping if you want to try these out. OTBDiscs.com. Pair of arrows on the fence back there letting you know there's a long walk to the next one. Another great touch. I don't think I've ever seen a long walk like that. But if you know you have a long transition, longer than most, it can help for players not to feel like they're going too far and get turned off the track. And there you can see ahead, there's a 13 sign on down the path. They should have made this a par 5. OB fence. Don't climb that. Hole 13, 162. Straight ahead. You're just gonna have to trust by my reaction whether or not I just aced it over the little bunny hill. Pretty short, so I'm gonna go up here to the front where if I stand tall I can see the number plate and remind myself exactly where I want to put this. Oh, it's so soft. Way too much hyzer, but we'll make the putt. Forehand the Bel Air in. Softened my angle here, so I faded out down the hill. Fortunately though, we got a relatively open straddle. Ow! Just almost got shanked. Did get shanked, but almost really got shanked by this branch as I slipped back off the branch ahead of it. So I'm gonna move that one. Dead and unattached, you saw it. Oh, you gotta get it up. I thought the wind was gonna like give me the lift, but you gotta give it the spin to utilize that. Okay, I'm having a hard time deciding which basket to play. I kind of like this non-colored basket here. The red ones down here, you have this skinny right-hand hyzer through these two big cedar trunks, or the more cleared out left side for the forehand or the turnover backhand. I guess I'll play the red. I'll stick to the red baskets. Take my champ, popping on some healthy turn here. Oh, that is not healthy enough turn. I think there's a fence down there stopping you from the road. Hopefully I didn't get that far, but whoopsie-doos. Maybe I should have tried one down the middle gap. Oh, don't do it, Bel Air. Okay. Yeah, I knew that tree was going to be in the way. Skyway or the highway? Highway for sure. Who am I kidding? Skyway all day. I must have hit this tree instead here for the park drum. Alright, not really sure where the champ got off to. Well, like I said, I think it's close to the fence here. Oh yeah, there it is. Right on the fence. Well, it does have barbed wire. So for those of you that don't know, if there's barbed wire, you get 2 meters of relief instead of your typical 1. Since I am inbounds though, it must be perpendicular to the line. So here's about 1 meter. Here's about 2 meters. Ah, these low branches make the putt tough. I'm gonna try to go over. Get fancy with it. Go with the other champ style putt, the Barsby putt. Get it to swing fade back. Come on. Oh my gosh. Such a good bid. Alright, you guys, I wasn't really sure which tee I wanted to play on this one. So I had to go scout, see where the basket was. I think I'm going to stick with the longer tee, just to add the distance challenge. I'm going to go with the Bel Air. A little fan grip, turnover. Try to get it to hold that flight. Yeah, we missed that one right. And see if we can save par, maybe make a highlight. Ooh, we got a nice fun putting window here. Gotta love it. A little straddle out, use the wind to swing us left. Swing left. Oh, where's the swing? You guys. Oh, that felt so good. Try to putt like the champ. I'm trying to think. How's the champ putt? Something like that. And look, we got a little Scotch bonnet flower. It will power us through the rest of the round. 3 holes to go, 156. If we can beat these skinny little branches on our turnover, can maybe give this one an ace run, but it is pretty guarded. The way that sunny tree sits in front of it. On with the champ here. Way left. It's a great safe shot. No ace run though. No ace run. Bel Air straight at it. Skyway straight at it. Another beautiful base to a cedar. Looks like some critter has carved out some space in there. Let's clean up that birdie. Two holes to go. Pretty neat framing on this long box with the tree, but more fun for a walking path than a disc golf hole in my opinion. So I'm gonna go to the short box here. That's right, call me a hater. I think it's pretty. Doesn't play well though. Whereas here we can still have that beauty, but we don't have to deal with the unnecessarily low ceiling. 201. Y'all know it's a champ shot all day. See if we can keep it up on this ripping right to left one. Uh-oh. Got a tree. Got scared of the wind. Forehand up with the champ. I think it's our best option. Come on. Woo! Sailed it. Well, I think I sailed the approach, y'all. Oh yeah, I did. But I was trying to save the birdie, so that's what you get. And I still, believe it or not, have some type of window. If I can squeeze it through here. Nope, not quite. Bogey, is that the first of the round? We waited this long, huh? All right, final hole here of our Ken Climo. All right, final hole of our Climo line rundown, showdown. Going with the champ here. 225, straight ahead. Let's go out with a bang. Oh yeah. Bang. What a big bang. Wow, you guys. All right, I gotta throw all three of them here. See if we can do something cool. A little too soft in this tailwind. Ain't gonna cut it. One more at the Bel Air. Forehand. Deep. There we go. Whether you're just getting started or whether you're an aging legend like the champ Ken Climo himself, the Climo line starter pack of the champ in the trophy line plastic and the prototype plastic on the Bel Air and the Skyway are gonna have a great versatility for you. Both the Bel Air and the Skyway able to do a lot, shapes in different angles, but generally straight flyers. Whereas the champ has a little bit of stability, so you can even throw it for those touch scramble forehands that we all need to have that little 100 foot shot, even if you want to try to work on being a mainly backhand player. So the champ can handle a little bit of torque and is a good putter. I love the depth of it in the hand, and all the plastic, it feels solid. None of it's super stiff, but it all has enough integrity to hold up. Good grip. Go try them out yourselves at otbdiscs.com. Don't forget code Connor. We'll get you free shipping, help you save, and get these hands in your discs. Get these discs in your hands as quick as possible. I'm Connor O'Reilly. Thanks for watching the channel, you guys. Hopefully we'll be able to get some extra content up here in the Northwest. So many beautiful spots to play. And maybe we'll go run it back with the champ lineup. Try somewhere else, or you guys let me know what lineup of discs do you guys want to see me attack a course with. What are your three? signing off.